All right, James, welcome. Thank you so much for being on this video. I really appreciate it. Now, I understand that, we were able to help you guys in your company. Can you tell us a little about your company, what you do, your role in the company, and pretty much how we were able to help you guys?
Absolutely. We are a residential solar installer, and we were founded in 2009 after the two owners took a service mission trip to Africa. And they decided to basically found a business that was centered around um, completing domestic installs for people in the US of solar to microfinance solar solutions in Uganda for families and children who are in need. We started in Utah and we've expanded into New Mexico and Reno. And that's kind of the gist of where we got started and how we came to be where we are today. And like most people or most businesses in the pandemic, we went through some new changes and we had been stress tested in a way that we frankly hadn't before. Um, and so that really put a pressure on us to keep things at a low cost, but still be productive. And to me, outsourcing some of our inside sales team looked like it would be a good solution. I reached out to a handful of people and some of them didn't even get back to me, but stealth agents got back to me very quickly, which was super important because we made this decision very quickly. And I also had to get things up and running quickly once we had made that decision to outsource. Stealth delivered on that front. Within a week, we had a rep. All I had to do was give you guys some training material. And from there, it just sort of took care of itself. And we don't have a simple infrastructure. We have a very complicated appointment setting process, not just in terms of qualifying prospects, but also our technology. And I was really impressed with the way that Laura was able to take my training material and very swiftly incorporate it into practice and train the reps on how to set solar appointments without them ever having had any experience in doing so. So it was great to watch, and we're seeing results that are great, both in terms of cost and just overall productivity.
Wow, that's awesome. And so what kind of results were you guys getting like initially, and where are we right now? Like, what's that time frame look like?
So it was almost well, we noticed that with in-house reps, it took more time to kind of train them. And we started off just having people get comfortable with the system. And we went from getting an appointment every week to, or a couple appointments every week to getting 10. And then there are a couple of 12 appointment weeks and then some 20 appointment weeks. And now
Wow.
we're at the point where, just with two reps, we're getting, roughly 60% of our appointments from them,
Wow. Awesome.
which is stellar. And they're very, very, very flexible. I reached out to Laura and said, hey, we need to kind of change the times at which we're dialing. And so within 24 hours, we had the evening shift covered and the morning shift covered. So the pickup rates are important. And you guys were willing to adapt to that very readily. And so I was also impressed with that.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. And how long have you been with us? I think it's been like 3 months or so. Is that right? 3 or 4 months?
Well, let's see. I think it was right around the time the pandemic started. It was a couple months after
Okay.
that.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's been quite a while. And were you guys able to close some of these appointments that we were able to set for you guys as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the name of the game. There are plenty of people who want solar panels on their house, but they just don't qualify for it. And so not only was Stealth able to generate, a good volume of appointments, they were also appointments who were interested and that we could actually sell to. So,
Wow. Amazing.
yeah.
That's really good. And to my understanding, I think you're growing as well, right? You're looking at scaling. You guys are adding like two more people for
Yep.
appointment setting.
Yep. And most solar companies, I mean, a lot of them are going out of business, and we're just continuing to thrive because, well, it's a number of reasons. I mean, stealth plays a big part in that, though, for sure.
Wow, that's so amazing. And so what, if you were to recommend our business to another business owner, what would you say?
I would say that don't be afraid of um, don't be afraid of maybe the what may be perceived as a language barrier or anything like that. Everyone who we've worked with at Stealth is very smart and versed in communicating in English, even though I know a lot of the people aren't from there, so or from English speaking countries. So it's it's something scary to do when you're outsourcing a team like that at first, but if you can overcome that fear and pick the right person or the right company to outsource with, as I feel we have with Stealth, uh, things are going to go well for you.
Wow, wonderful. Thanks so much, James.
Yep.
Appreciate this testimonial video. Thanks so much.
Absolutely. Keep it up.
Alrighty, thanks.